Hello and welcome back to A Pocketful of Stars. It feels like forever since I last read this. I feel really behind the loop, so time for a quick catch up on what happened in this story where we last left it at the end of chapter 17. So, the big news in terms of the flashback memory moments that Saf has been having is she's seen her mother in a room at the top of the house and she feels a bit like she has to complete different challenges, like she's the prince trying to rescue the princess to help her mum out of this coma. The other area of important news is that Saf and her close friend Elle are really starting to have friendship problems. They seem to be very different friends, and I'd be interested to see where the author takes this. I'm really just excited to read again. I really want to see what happens next. I imagine we'll be having another flashback soon, back to Kuwait when her mum was a child, and we'll also be hearing more about the friendships. Let's get started on chapter 18. When I wake up the next morning, Elle's already gone, because they had a sleepover, if you recall. I checked my phone to see if she sent me any messages, but she hasn't. So I decided to give her some space. I spend far too long thinking about what I said to her, trying to figure out where I went wrong. Did I sound bitter about Matty? Should I have asked more about the film he went to watch at the cinema? I have a few hours before I'm supposed to go to the hospital to visit Mum, so I decided to distract myself by playing Fairy Hunters. It works. The familiar landscape takes over my bedroom and I'm transported again to another world. I cast spells and block them too. I protect my nest from rogue wizards and get most valuable player 3 times. I rank up a level, which means I have access to even better spells and protective gear. It's just as I'm finally starting to feel better about Elle that I get a weird message from Izzy. Sorry you couldn't come today. I was looking forward to seeing you. Kiss, kiss. I wonder if you've worked out straight away I'm on this. Use your deduction. Why has Izzy sent that message? What does this mean? That's when I see it. Elle's been uploading photos all afternoon of her, a beer, and Izzy. Pictures of them at a coffee shop. Elle with her arms around a beer. Pictures of them walking down a local high street, arms linked. Why did they go out without me? And why did Elle tell Izzy I couldn't go? Because she didn't want you there, a voice in my head tells me. The realisation feels like a woodpecker is chipping away at my heart, but I keep looking anyway. There's a photo of Elle in a changing room, posing in front of the mirror. She runs a poll. Should I buy this dress? I vote yes, hoping she'll notice me. Maybe then she'll ask me to come to town and meet them. Maybe she'll say that she meant to invite me after all, and it was all a mistake. My broken heart sinks down to my stomach when I see the last photo. Matty and Johnny have joined them now. Is she going to tell them about what I said? Are they all going to laugh at me? I feel sick. I try to calm myself down. Elle was my best friend. She wouldn't do that, would she? When I get to the hospital a couple of hours later, the reception desk is empty. So I wait on a chair across from it and check my phone. Elle hasn't uploaded any more photos. I glanced at the old man, the one I saw on the very first day. He's sleeping. A pile of fresh books have been laid out for him. To pass the time, I try to read the titles from where I'm sitting. After a few minutes, no one turns up and I'm starting to feel impatient. I stand up and look around to find someone, anyone, to help me, before returning to my seat. Eventually, a doctor walks out, swinging the doors wide open. He's in a rush, and as soon as he walks past me, I bolt for them, grabbing the handle just in time to stop the sensor shutting me out again. I walk down the long hall, half jogging, then I turn the corner and into Mum's room, my feet skidding across the floor from the momentum. Her curtains are pulled across, which is strange. Usually that means someone's visiting. For a moment, I'm worried someone's here. I need to be alone, but when I pull them back, her bed is empty. What? I yell so loudly that a nurse from the other room walks in. It's Edward. I'm relieved to see his familiar face. My panic is growing like the tallest tree. Has something happened to her? Where's my mum? She's not. I let the words fade away. Is this because of the water? Did mum drown in the dream? Was I too late? If something's happened to her now, I'll know it's all my fault because mum was getting better. Short chapter. Stop us there and we'll go on to chapter 19. A super short chapter there. I hope you really enjoyed it. Lots of powerful things there. I think what Elle has done is pretty nasty, and I'm being cynical. I know you'll be as cynical as me, guys. That's not an accident. She doesn't feel like. I don't think she feels like Saf is cool enough to hang around with them. Really disappointing. I really hope that we had a correct prediction that her and Izzy will become good friends. I think they're more at a similar point. So, is Mum okay? What's happened? Does it link to the dreams? I wonder what your thoughts are. My question is, could those dreams really be linked to Mum's survival? Or is it something that Saf is using to get herself through this? Let's read on and find out on chapter 19.